What's crack-a-lackin', suckers? This is the OG Bronc Nuts from the 719 West, and I just got home from work and I've been checking out my Steemit account. Now, I'm starting to get more involved in my Steemit account and forget about my YouTube account. Now, don't get me wrong, the OG Bronc Nuts likes to make videos. I hope you guys like watching my stuff. But I want to talk to you today because I've noticed that there's a lot of newbies coming over to Steemit and they don't really understand how it works. So one thing I want to get you guys to understand is everybody thinks, where does the money come from? And it's a very hard concept to explain to you because the mining pool, okay, all tokens are found, they're mined in the internet, so it takes some hash rate power to find these coins. Can be done two different ways, by proof of work or proof of stake. So to explain to you where the money comes from is like you asking me, how does the engine run when you push this button inside your car? How does it start? And you can't really answer that question in one sentence or one paragraph or even really 1 hour for that matter to somebody who doesn't understand anything about engines. So you have to understand blockchain a little bit to really understand where the money comes from, but what you don't need to understand is how the blockchain works to make money on Steemit. Just like you don't need to understand how the car works to drive across town to get to where you need to go. Now, what I notice a lot of you doing is, let's say you come onto my blog and you like a video that I put up or a post or something that I wrote or a piece of advice on cryptocurrencies, and you wanted to leave me you came and you left a comment on my post. And for doing so, I usually just give you a tip for doing so. It's not my money, it's just money coming out of the pool. If you leave me a good, well thought out comment, I might leave you a $5 tip. I might leave you a 5-cent tip. Actually, I think the cheapest tip I can leave you is like 8 cents. So come over and leave comments on my page, but when I reply to you, what you need to understand is you need to tip back. Okay? And not because you need to give the OG Bronc Nuts any more steam and I'm not greedy. But you got to understand how Steemit works, that when you do give me that tip, you're going to get a portion of that back as a curator on my posts. So you need to read into that. I mean, you can make some money if one of my posts makes money. So, look, I don't know all of the ins and outs of Steemit like some of the pros do, and what I'm here to do in this video today is promote another guy out there that I think is doing a great job in the cryptocurrency world, and his name is Jerry Banfield, Jerrybanfield, I believe it is. And you can find him on Steemit, you can find him on YouTube. And shoot, now that I've been looking and I've clicked on a couple of his videos, he shows up in ads when I'm on silver websites. I mean, he's all over the place. He's got colleges out there where he does. The point is, Jerry does a fantastic job of explaining things and having tutorials for y'all to listen to and learn not only how Steemit works, but other investments that he's making and how he's making money. Now, if you go to Jerry Banfield's Steemit website, you'll see that Jerry's got himself quite a following, and he also makes an incredible amount of money. His posts and his videos generate a lot of money, and most of this stuff he's putting on YouTube and then just forwarding it over to Steemit, which is brilliant. But and he's getting paid for it on Steemit and getting paid pennies for what he's doing on YouTube, so it's a no-brainer for him. But the reason that people complain, if I'm not a whale, you're not a whale over here at Steemit, you can't make any money. Listen, the more you invest, and don't get it twisted, Jerry Banfield didn't earn all of those steam power that he has. He invested some, brought it over there to give him some street cred, right? Some share of that mining pool. And he also earned a lot because he had that much steam, but he earned that much because he posts good content. And that is the bottom line every day, all day to you newbies. Go look at the content he posts. I mean, look, Jerry Banfield and the OG Bronc Nuts have almost the exact same amount of steam power. And my account doesn't generate anywhere near what his account generates. And the reason why is because his content is exponentially better than mine. And he also uses very high quality equipment. I mean, look, Jerry invests a lot of time into what he's doing. And I want to share with you what a cool guy Jerry Banfield is. So, when I talk about this whole voting thing, I learned most of it from him. As a matter of fact, the reason I have a Steemit.com account is 100% solely because of Jerry Banfield. He taught me a lot of things by watching his tutorials, and I was like, wow, man, this guy's onto something. And I, have been a crypto investor since way back. I started back in the $10 Bitcoin days, and I've owned lots of different cryptocurrencies over the days, traded, bought, sold, loaned, everything you can think of. And but Jerry taught me something about Steemit, and one of the keys is not to upvote other people's videos. And even if you see a video that has made $1,000 or $500, and you're like, oh well, I don't want to give that guy any more money. I mean, I can understand where your head's at, but here's what you need to understand. If you do upvote that video that's already made a lot of money, or even just a little bit of money, you're now what's called a curator, and you get curator rewards. So the amount of money you see on those posts, the author gets 75% of that money, and the curators split 25% based on the steam power that you hold. So the key is if you're getting your rewards in half steam power and half steam back dollars, which are two different things, go up to the little icon or the little three lines up in the total right hand corner. There's a little internal market. Sell your steam back dollars for steam on token on that internal market, and when it gets converted into steam token, power up into steam power. Power up, Bronco Maniacs! Increase your share of the mining pool, because even if you're a minnow in this game, everybody has a share of the pool. Your pool rewards depend on how much steam power you hold. It's just vesting your coins, right? It's staking coins. So go learn everything you can from Jerry, and I want to tell you a little story about what he did. So, I found Jerry's content to be great, so I would upvote his content, sometimes full power. Sometimes I'd give him one of my my full power votes every single time. And in return, so Jerry sent me a message today, first time he's ever contacted me, because he was paying attention. And he said, Bronknuts, thank you for upvoting my last 7 videos. And he sent me 10 Steam. I mean, it's not like he sent me $1 million, but he sent me $12, and none of y'all sent me nothing. So thank you, Jerry Banfield. You're a good guy. And you know what? I knew you were going to do that because you pay attention to who your followers are, and you pay attention to where your income stream is, and you play all the angles and steam it, and that's why I listen to you. Keep it coming. Go follow Jerry Banfield at steemit.com. Follow him on YouTube. The guy has good information. He'll teach you a few things about cryptocurrency. I'll just make you laugh and teach you enough to be dangerous. So what I want you to do if you're a newbie to Steemit or to the blockchain is follow Jerry Banfield, right? I mean, the guy, he's kind of a nerdy dude. I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm not trying to bust on you. But I dig that about you. I really do, because this guy takes the time. He goes inside the numbers, he gives you the percentages, he breaks down what he's making, he shows you what he's doing, how he pays taxes. What a wealth of information he is. And Jerry, I want to thank you for what you're doing, not only for the crypto coin community, but what you're doing for Steemit in general. And I agree with you on your focus on everything you've done in your internet business to really focus it on this platform, because it's powerful. And when more people all around the world start to figure out how powerful the Steem blockchain is, and all of the other things that are inevitably going to get built on this blockchain, you really could have a fire-breathing dragon on a diamond leash. Time to get yourself some Steemit. Don't hesitate. The OG Bronknuts has been telling you, go get it right now. Hope you all have a great weekend. This is the OG Bronknuts 719 West Steemit.com. You heard.